Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kyle Richards admits things have to probably change with Mauricio Umansky. Kyle Richards said she knows something has to change regarding her split from Mauricio Umansky. The longtime Real Housewives of Beverly Hills couple announced their separation in July 2023, but have yet to file for divorce. In a January 2025 interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Richards confirmed that her husband of 29 years is still family to her. Of her amicable relationship with her ex, she said, "We're friends. We're great co-parents." Obviously, it's strange to see his personal life played out all the time, that RHOBHOG added. Photos of him walking down the street with other women. But while it may be strange, we're not together like that, so it is what it is. I think we're both just kind of nervous and afraid of this next chapter. So we've probably avoided it, honestly, Richards admitted. Obviously, things have to probably change, and we're just working through that right now. Richards and Umansky have been questioned about why they have yet to file for divorce. On RHOBH, Richards' co-star Sutton Strack even urged her to file ASAP to protect herself financially. During a December 2024 appearance on Watch What Happens Live, Richards told host Andy Cohen she had not talked to Umansky about divorce. "And the reason I didn't, talk about that on camera is because that's obviously something I would have to talk about with him first, and it just hasn't come up yet," she added. "It hasn't come up?" Cohen asked. We're good friends and we get along really well. And I don't know," Richards explained. "We just live separate lives, and it just hasn't come up yet. And, when the time comes, obviously we will. It's hard, and it's not something either one of us obviously feel comfortable initiating, and we just kind of let it go. We're just really good friends, and we care about each other, and we get along, so it's like, it is what it is right now." While Richards has yet to publicly confirm if she's dating, Umansky has been photographed on dates with multiple women over the past year. During a December 2024 interview on Bravo's Hot Mic podcast, he said he does not feel that his marriage was doomed by a reality TV curse. Instead, he noted that sometimes couples simply grow apart. "We all change," he explained. "Relationships change. Marriages are difficult with or without the show. Why? Because people change. You meet somebody when you're 24 years old, and when you're 34, you're a different person. We're so lucky to have the relationship we have." Umansky added of his continued friendship with Richards. "We've yet to file for divorce. We were married for 28 years, 29 years, together for 30 years. Through circumstances, I think we just needed time, a separation, and neither she or I have talked about anything at this point in terms of reconciliation. I think we're both just allowing time to pass. Everything will just happen naturally, however it's meant to be." Kyle Richards admits things have to probably change with Mauricio Umansky, a reflection on change and growth. In the glamorous world of Hollywood, where relationships are often scrutinized under a microscope, Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky have been one of the more enduring couples. Their relationship, having spanned over 25 years, has seen its fair share of highs and lows, with the couple weathering life's storms together. But in a recent candid admission, Kyle Richards revealed that things in their marriage probably have to change, sparking curiosity among fans and observers alike. As one of the stars of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle has become accustomed to being in the public eye. But this time, her words carried more weight than usual. For years, her relationship with Mauricio seemed unshakable, a symbol of stability in the often chaotic world of reality TV. But like many couples, even the strongest of bonds are tested by time, change, and personal growth. And as Kyle herself admitted, the realization that things need to change is a difficult but necessary part of any relationship. The reality of change. For Kyle, acknowledging that things have to probably change with Mauricio wasn't an admission of failure, but rather an acceptance of the natural evolution that all relationships go through. Whether it's a shift in career priorities, personal goals, or simply evolving as individuals, change is a natural part of any long-term relationship. Kyle's openness about the challenges she and Mauricio are facing suggests a level of self-awareness and maturity that is often overlooked in the world of celebrity marriages. Celebrities have it all: luxury homes, financial stability, and public admiration. But behind the scenes, they too are grappling with the same struggles as everyday people. In recent years, both Kyle and Mauricio have become more focused on their individual careers. Mauricio, a prominent real estate mogul, has spent a lot of time growing his business and building his personal brand. Meanwhile, Kyle has continued her success on RHOBH while also delving into acting, fashion, and various other projects. With both partners so deeply invested in their respective careers, it's no surprise that their personal lives have had to adapt. Growing apart or growing together? Some fans have wondered if Kyle's admission signals trouble in paradise. After all, the idea that things have to change could suggest a deeper issue within the relationship. However, it's important to remember that change doesn't always equate to a negative outcome. In fact, it could be an opportunity for both Kyle and Mauricio to reevaluate their connection and find new ways to grow together. In her statement, Kyle was careful not to frame the need for change as a sign of impending doom, but rather as an acknowledgement that relationships, no matter how strong, require effort and adaptation over time. For many long-term couples, the early years are filled with excitement and novelty, but as time goes on, there's a need to reignite that spark and ensure that both partners remain emotionally and physically connected. For Kyle and Mauricio, this might mean learning new ways to communicate, balancing their careers with quality time together, or even exploring new shared interests that bring them closer. Change could be the catalyst for a reinvention of their relationship, a chance for them to build an even stronger foundation for the future. The influence of reality TV. The couple's relationship is, of course, under constant public scrutiny, particularly thanks to Kyle's role on RHOBH. The show has undoubtedly played a role in both their personal and professional lives, sometimes providing a platform for candid discussions and other times intensifying the pressure that comes with living under the spotlight. Kyle's openness on the show has always been one of her defining traits. She's never shied away from discussing her struggles, whether they were related to her family, her marriage, or her career. And this latest revelation about her relationship with Mauricio is no different. It's also important to note that the Real Housewives franchise, for all its drama and larger-than-life personalities, often reflects the real-life challenges that people face in their personal relationships. Kyle's willingness to share this moment of vulnerability is a reminder that even those who seem to have it all are navigating similar life transitions as anyone else. Despite the challenges, Kyle and Mauricio have remained committed to each other for over 2 decades, and this latest admission is an indication of their continued desire to grow together, rather than apart. Kyle's acknowledgement of the need for change might signal the start of a new chapter in their relationship, one that could be filled with fresh experiences and deeper understanding. The road ahead. What's next for Kyle and Mauricio? So what comes next for Kyle and Mauricio? While only time will tell, their relationship seems poised for growth. Kyle has expressed a desire to prioritize her family, and Mauricio has always been supportive of her endeavors. But with both of them experiencing significant career advancements and personal growth, it's clear that they're both at pivotal points in their lives. For Kyle, this could mean finding a balance between her career ambitions and her marriage. After all, a relationship requires attention and care, something that can sometimes take a backseat when other aspects of life demand so much focus. Similarly, Mauricio might need to reflect on how his intense professional commitments affect his personal life and how he can better support Kyle in her own pursuits. Ultimately, the fact that Kyle is open to change is a sign that she values her relationship with Mauricio enough to adapt and make it work. Whether that means seeking therapy, redefining their roles in each other's lives, or taking time to reconnect away from the spotlight, The key is their mutual desire to evolve together. Final thoughts. Change is inevitable, and for Kyle and Mauricio, it seems like they are navigating this shift with grace and an open heart. The journey of change is rarely straightforward, especially when it involves two people who have spent so many years together. But in the end, the willingness to embrace change could bring them closer than ever before, strengthening their bond and setting them up for many more years of happiness, both individually and as a couple.